What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. I am Tony, and this is Rim Country Overland. Well, I finally did it. I pulled the trigger on an man, that's like the third time now. All right, I finally did it. I pulled the trigger on an RSI SmartCap. As you can see right behind me, came in just the other day. Really excited about this one. This was a very long, drawn-out decision process. I went back and forth for months on whether I wanted to get a fully enclosed cap like an RSI SmartCap, or if I wanted to do more of a rack system like the Extrusion Overland type of setup. I went back and forth several times on it, thinking I had made my decision for the rack, then I changed my mind and made my decision for the cap, changed my mind again. I was actually watching a YouTube video by Kurt, who is a fellow YouTuber out here in Arizona, Downtime Lost. Check out his channel. And he had just installed an RSI SmartCap on his Colorado, really liked the way that it looked. And then my last camping trip that I took, it was the first camping trip I took with my decked system in it, and I had my soft topper on there. And just the functionality of having something fully enclosed over that deck system, having everything organized, giving me a little more functionality, not having to worry about rain and dust and everything else. That really kind of made it 100% for me. Made the decision and decided just to go ahead and place the order before I can change my mind again. So it's here. I'm excited. I'm going to stop talking and we're going to get this thing installed. It's done. Let's show you what it looks like. All right, and we are done. So this is the finished product. As you can see behind me here, install went pretty well. I'm not sure how much of it is going to make the video, simply because by the time I was installing the first panel, I realized very quickly that you have to have two people to do it, because somebody needs to hold that panel while you work on getting the other one. And it's actually easier with three. I ended up having my son come out and give me a hand as well. Because of that, filming kind of took a back seat. We really just focus on getting everything situated and put together. But let me go ahead and give you a close-up tour here. So here she is, all closed up. Really enjoying the way that this looks. So much better than the soft topper that I had on there before. Definitely hugs the contours of the truck much better. You can see here very nice lines as it follows the lines of the truck. You'll see right over here it lines up really nicely with the shape of the truck. Right up here, actually, I'm not sure if it'll pick it up on the camera, but right up there is a window, and that window allows the light to shine into the bed of the truck. You can kind of see it right up there. So it allows the light to shine into the bed of the truck. There's also a camera on this truck that goes to the rear view mirror. It still allows the video feed from that camera to be seen too. So it gives me a little more visibility out the back as well. So let's pop this thing open. All right, here we are, fully open. So this is the EVO Adventure model of the RSI SmartCap. What that has on it is it includes this rear window here that is a sliding window, but it has instead of the windows on the side, it has the solid panels on the side. Then it gives you the molly panels up on top of the doors, or on the underneath side of the doors. Obviously, I've only had this on for a very short period of time, but so far I am loving it. You can definitely feel the weight of it in the truck a little bit. I've got the deck system back there already. That's about 180 pounds. This cap adds about 220 pounds to the back of it. So, we're sitting at about 400 pounds already, plus inside the deck system, I've got, I don't know, probably 150 pounds of gear or so. So definitely weighing the truck down quite a bit to begin with, but we'll have to deal with that down the road. One of the things that I really liked about this cap is that it has a 330 pound dynamic weight and a 770 pound static weight, which is one of the top weight ratings for a cap that I had found. As I had said before, I was going back and forth between a cap and a rack. Finally decided on the cap, really happy with it. I think not having to worry about the elements and water and dust with everything that I do, being able to put more of a permanent installation back here in terms of power and those kinds of things really made the difference for me. But let me know down in the comments what you think. If you think that the rack was the right choice, nope, I didn't get a rack. If you think the cap was the right choice, or if you think I would have been better off to go with a rack and why you would have picked the one that you pick. All right, so there were a couple things when I was putting this together. I need to reach out to RSI to find out. One thing is, here, let me show you up here. If I can get up here. Hopefully this is coming out okay. Can't really see the picture on the camera. So one thing you'll notice, everything on their website says it is a one-piece roof system. Well, you'll notice here there's a seam running the length here and then back down on that side as well. So when this came in one box instead of two boxes on a crate. And when I opened it up, I realized that the roof is actually in 3 different sections. All the information on their website, even the info on Off-Road Alliance, had it coming in a 1-piece top. What I got was a 3-piece top. And so I went back to the website. So sure enough, they do have instructions on their website, and it asks you, did you get 2 boxes with a 1-piece top or 1 box with a 3-piece top? When I ordered this from RSI, from Off-Road Alliance, but even RSI, when I ordered this, it was out of stock on RSI's website. So this is the newest one that came out of production. My assumption is that they changed to a 3-piece top for some reason, and they just haven't fully updated their website yet because other models still have the cap in stock. We'll see. I'm going to reach out to them. I'll find out. Hopefully by the time I actually get this video edited and posted, I'll have an answer from RSI on that one. Hey everybody, wanted to give a quick update. It is about 2.5 months later. I had a lot of other videos in my edit queue, so it took me a while to get to this, but I did want to give this quick update. I reached out to SmartCap shortly after I filmed this video. They got back to me. They did say, and I'll put what they had put in their email up here on the screen, but they did say that they were doing a rolling phase out of the single piece roof system for a 3-part system instead, because one, it saves on shipping damage. It also helps them save on storage and those kinds of things. So they apologize for that not being clear on the website. Their dealers were supposed to have known. So it really looks like it's just, as I was kind of thinking, I did get one of the first few caps out for my model, and it just hadn't been updated yet. So they did get back to me on that one, so it looks like it is kind of a normal thing in the direction they're going for some of their truck models. The other interesting thing on this, we'll have to go inside to see this one. All right, so right here, These are fastener blocks, and you will see they run down the whole length of this roof here and on the other side. They also run right up here, fastening the back. And I'm sorry guys if this isn't coming off, this sun is making it very difficult to see the viewer on the camera here. Here's the other side here. So these run all the way across both the front and the back, and then the length of it securing everything to it. Well, you'll notice right here, there's one missing. So there is 15 that run up and along here. There are 15 on the back, which is 30. Now I only received 43 fastener blocks, which it said I needed 42 plus one extra. The instructions said that in my model, the short bed model, you need 6 fastener blocks going down the length on each side. And then you need 7 in the standard bed. Well, I've got 7 openings for fastener blocks. Nowhere in the instructions does it say you will have a spare hole on either side, and nowhere does it say which hole you should omit if you needed to leave them out. So that's another thing too that I'm not entirely sure about. I'll get back with RSI on that one and just try to find out if I am supposed to have 2 open holes there. They all seem very evenly spaced. It doesn't seem like you would want one open without one in there. So hopefully I can get a hold of them. They can give me some clarity on that and ship me out 2 more fastener blocks so I can finish securing it. The one that's missing right now isn't of any, I have nothing up on the roof, so nothing of any concern there. That being said, let me show you a couple of the other features that I'm really loving. Another quick update on this one. I also reached out to them on this piece as well. So it turns out there's not supposed to be any open spaces. There should be 7 fastener blocks per seam to fit each of those openings in there. So it looks like, again, just because I got kind of one of the newer rollouts, they just don't have the parts packaged correctly just yet. They went ahead and shipped me out. They actually shipped me out 10 new fastener blocks, bolts, and lock washers. So got those probably within just a week, I think. I had those parts in place, was able to get them installed on the SmartCap. So again, same thing. They had apologized for the mistake. They sent it out right away, no questions, no issues at all. So they really did kind of step up and take care of it. So these are their newly designed locks. I guess they had some issues with the first generation of lock freezing up. So they designed these. They're supposed to be less susceptible to freezing. Operate with just push of the lock in there. The other thing these have now is a release from the inside. So whether it is locked or unlocked, you can actually release the doors from the inside. So that's another nice feature. If you were gonna sleep inside here, it definitely makes it a little bit easier to be able to sleep inside here, not worry about, being locked in, worrying about your friends locking you in the middle of the night, all that good stuff. The other thing I really love is just these wide open sides. This was another big reason I went with a cap, was just having the sides in. With my deck system in here, I have the ability to reach right inside here. I mean, I can almost get to the middle. So if there was anything inside of here, I can usually get it to be able to slide it forward or whatever I need to do. But I really liked having these wide open, giving me complete and total access to the bed. No more climbing in and out of the truck to get everything like I had to with my soft topper without spending 2 minutes unzipping the whole thing. So overall, really happy with the SmartCap. I love the look of it on the truck. Install was pretty straightforward. Outside of those couple little things, like I said before, I would definitely recommend having at least 2 people, if not 3. Getting it on the truck wasn't all that bad. I had myself, my son, my wife, daughter, and my son's girlfriend. We were able to lift it, turn it around, get it set on the truck just fine without any issues. So I would definitely recommend at least 1 person for each corner when it comes to putting it on. But it fits well. It sat down nicely. Right now, everything looks nice and watertight. I don't foresee any issues. So outside of that, from here, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet. I have some ideas for some electrical that I want to run now that I can actually put a little bit more of a permanent installation back here. So I'm going to start thinking through that, lighting, those kinds of things. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. We'll see what's next in the Blue Beast build. With that, I really appreciate you watching. I hope you got something out of this video. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to get back to you and answer any questions that I can. And let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of the SmartCap if you have one yourself. If you ended up making the choice to go with a rack instead of a cap, let me know that as well. So with that, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Give me a subscribe if you haven't already. What am I doing? I don't know what this is. And we'll catch you on the next journey.